Have you ever noticed how some women can transform any basic look into something absolutely sophisticated? That kind of elegance that doesn't scream, but everyone notices? Well, today I discovered that the secret isn't in expensive clothes or an extensive wardrobe. Actually, there are 8 specific accessories that are true wildcards of elegance, and I bet you already own most of them at home. What happens is that many of us, especially after 40, end up underestimating the power of accessories, or even worse, choosing pieces that age us without us even realizing it. And I'm not talking about investing fortunes in famous brands. I'm talking about making smart choices that cost little but cause an impressive visual impact. So get ready, because today I'm going to share these 8 accessories that are true stylist tricks to create that timeless elegance that every woman deserves to have. And accessory number 6, guys, this one is revolutionary. You probably have one stored in your closet, but I guarantee you've never used it the way I'm going to teach you. Stay until the end, because you'll discover how to completely transform your image with small adjustments. Accessory 1, silk scarf on the neck or bag handle. Now comes an accessory I consider the secret of French women, the silk scarf. People, if there's one thing that screams elegance, it's a well-used scarf. But here's where the danger lies. Using a scarf the wrong way can look costume-like or even outdated. The most common mistake I see is using very colorful scarves or with exaggerated prints tied any which way around the neck. This can create a heavy and even caricatured look. Another thing that doesn't work is using cheap synthetic scarves. They simply don't drape well and look artificial. The perfect solution is in simplicity and quality. A natural silk scarf, even if it's small, has much more effect than a big synthetic one. And it doesn't need to be those huge squares. A 50 by 50 centimeter scarf already solves your life. The most elegant ways to wear them are on the neck, making a discreet side knot, or tied on the bag handle, creating a subtle touch of color. If you want to dare, you can even use it as a headband, but always delicately. To start, I recommend investing in neutral-colored scarves with classic prints, navy with white, beige with gold, or even a solid in a color that matches your wardrobe. Silk has that fluid drape and natural shine that simply has no comparison. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Accessory 2, classic frame sunglasses. So, let's talk about an item that literally everyone has, but that 90% of people use incorrectly: sunglasses. Guys, how many times have you seen a super well-dressed woman only to buy glasses that simply make her entire look complete? It happens all the time. The big mistake I see out there are those enormous glasses, like fly eyes, or super modern models full of flashy details. Look, I understand. We want to follow trends, right? But after 40, some models simply don't flatter us and can even age us. The solution is simpler than you imagine. Invest in classic frames. I'm talking about those timeless models, like aviators, wayfarers, or cat-eye shapes. These models never go out of style and always convey sophistication. The secret is in proportions. Choose a size that's proportional to your face, neither too big nor too small. A practical tip that always works: when you're choosing glasses, they can't be wider than your face, and prefer neutral colors like black, tortoiseshell, or dark brown. These tones are absolute wild cards and go with everything. And you know what else? Well-chosen classic glasses can even disguise small imperfections around the eyes. Plus, give that mysterious and elegant air that every high society lady has. If you're enjoying these tips and want more content about elegance after 40, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications, because every week I bring new things for you. Accessory 3, structured smooth leather bag without flashy logos. Look, I'm going to tell a truth that might hurt a little. That bag full of logos, no matter how expensive, might be making you look less elegant. I know it hurts to hear this, especially when we invested money in a piece, but true elegance is discreet. The big mistake I observe is these two extremes: either bags that are too soft that become deformed and convey sloppiness, or models that are true walking billboards for brands. Neither conveys the sophistication that a true high society lady transmits. The solution is in structure and discretion. A structured bag maintains its shape even when empty, which automatically elevates any look. Smooth leather, whether natural or good quality synthetic, has a much more elegant finish than models with lots of texture or shine. And about logos, look, less is always more. If there's any brand marking, let it be discreet, almost imperceptible. What's important is the visual quality of the piece, not screaming to the whole world what brand you're using. For daily wear, a medium structured bag in neutral colors like black, brown, or beige solves 90% of situations. For special occasions, you can invest in a small and elegant clutch. The secret is having few pieces, but with impeccable visual quality. If you've been finding these tips useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I always share elegant secrets that really work in real life. Accessory 4. Minimalist wristwatch. So tell me something. Do you wear a watch daily? Because this is an accessory many people abandoned after cell phones became our official timekeeper. But look, this is a gigantic mistake when we're talking about elegance. The problem I see a lot is extremes. Either the woman doesn't wear any watch, or uses those gigantic models full of sparkle and details. Both cases are harmful to our image of elegance. An empty wrist can look careless, while a very flashy watch can be vulgar. The key is in intelligent minimalism. A delicate watch with leather or thin metal band and clean face is all you need. It doesn't need to be expensive. It needs to be well proportioned and have visual quality. The best options are brown or black leather band for daily wear, or a thin gold or silver metallic band for more special occasions. The face should be simple. Prefer white or black backgrounds with discrete numbers. And here's a golden tip. The watch should fit slightly loose on your wrist, never tight. This shows sophistication and comfort. Besides, a good watch can be the only accessory you need in a minimalist look. It alone gives that touch of refinement. What do you think? Do you wear watches daily? Tell me in the comments what your preferred style is. Accessory 5. Pearl earrings or thin gold hoops. Now let's talk about a detail that makes all the difference on the face. Earrings. And here, I need to be very direct with you. Choosing the wrong earring can completely ruin a look that was perfect. The biggest mistakes I see are earrings too heavy that stretch the earlobe, models too large that compete with the face, or those full of rhinestones that look more like Christmas trees in the ear. Not to mention earrings that make noise when you move. People, that's simply not elegant. Beauty lies in classic simplicity. Pearl earrings are literally foolproof. They work from 20 to 90 years old, match everything, and always convey sophistication. It doesn't need to be natural pearls. There are beautiful synthetic options that serve the same visual purpose. If you prefer something more modern, thin gold hoops are perfect. But pay attention to size. For daily wear, prefer small to medium hoops. Very large ones are better for special occasions or younger women. A tip that always works. If you have short hair, you can dare a bit more with size. If you have long hair, prefer more discreet models to avoid visual pollution. And never, ever wear earrings that are wider than your eyes. This completely unbalances the face. The cool thing about classic earrings is they instantly elevate any look. You can be in jeans and a t-shirt, but with well-chosen pearl earrings, you automatically look more elegant. So, are you more team pearl or hoop? Tell me in the comments. I love knowing your preferences. Accessory 6. Thin genuine leather belt with discreet buckle. And we arrive at my favorite secret accessory, the one I promised at the beginning would surprise you. The thin leather belt. People, this item is simply magical, but 99% of women don't know how to use it properly. The gigantic mistake I see out there are belts that are too wide that cut the silhouette, or enormous buckles that become protagonists of the look. There are also those who use belts only to hold up pants. This is completely wasting the elegance potential of this piece. But here comes the secret that will change your life. A thin, genuine leather belt with discreet buckle doesn't just serve to hold up pants. It defines the waist, elongates the silhouette, and gives that professional finishing that every look needs. The magic happens when you use it over dresses, looser blouses, or even cardigans. It marks the waist in the right place and creates a much more feminine and sophisticated silhouette. It's like having a personal stylist inside your wardrobe. To get the choice right, prefer belts with width between 2 and 3 centimeters maximum. The buckle should be simple, gold metallic, silver, or the same color as the leather. And about colors, start with black and brown, which are absolute wild cards. A tip I love. If you have wider hips, use the belt slightly above your natural waist. If you have narrow hips, you can use it exactly at the waist. This small adjustment makes all the difference in body proportion. And you know what else? A well-used belt can help you wear pieces that were sitting in the wardrobe because they were too loose. It's literally transforming what you already have into completely new looks. People, I hope you've realized how small details make gigantic differences in our elegance. It's not about spending a lot, it's about choosing right. If you made it this far, you're probably taking these tips seriously, and I'm sure you'll rock it using these accessories. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because every week I bring more elegant secrets that really work in real life. And tell me here in the comments, which of these accessories do you already have, and which will be the first one you'll invest in? I love exchanging experiences with you and knowing how these tips are working in practice. Oh, and if you know any friend who would also love these tips, share this video with her. Elegance is something that gets even better when it's shared, isn't it? Until the next video, and remember, elegance has no age, it has attitude.